Hello. I wanted to pause first before I started talking because, Mercury is in retrograde, and of course, my computer is like suffering from Mercury retrograde symptoms. All right, so y'all, I have been sitting here for like, I don't know, like a good hour or so. It is I'm about to say September, Lord. It's May the 27th, 2021. It is 7:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. I know I gotta talk louder. I'm working on it. I have like the air conditioner on and like the air purifier thing on, and how they muffle your sounds. So yeah, I'm gonna have to probably invest more money into like a better microphone or some type of better situation. Um, it's worth it. I enjoy it anyway. I'm actually including now with my reading. This is what I'm doing for right now. I don't feel like I've nailed it quite yet. That's why I'm not really that like discouraged by um, the amount of views that I get, or the amount of views that I don't get. um, I'm still trying to work some stuff out. Work out the kinks. But anyway, so I just did Sagittarius. I just did Sagittarius Life Path 1. I think I did that twice though. I feel like I've done that twice. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm still going to stay under the Life Path 1 issue. Yeah, and then I'll go for Gemini. Okay. Oh god. Oh. Been up all night, y'all. Sorry. Are we allowed to drink on camera? I am allowed to do whatever I want. I'm a grown up. I think I'm gonna need a shot. I know that was lazy, right? Yeah, that's tough. But you gotta really be built for stuff like that. You know what I mean? I am a life path number 1. I'm a Sagittarian life path 1. All right. What I'm gonna do, and before this reading is over, I'm gonna read some characteristics of the life path 1s. But yeah, what did I say? We're gonna do Gemini. Yeah. Oh, and please feel free to fast forward if there's not enough action for you right now. Okay. So Gemini Spirit, Life Path 1, Gemini, please. Need some messages of encouragement, enlightenment. Oh, make sure you do also, pray and cover yourself before you do any divinations, before you watch it, anything, put on full armor of God. I should change my decks. we've got Seven of Pentacles, Gemini, life path 1. I guess we can call this Uno Gemini. Or 1, Gemini 1. The number 9 of Wands. How many of these are here? So this is 3, so I'm going to take, well actually it's 4, so I'm going to finish our first row. I've got the Knight of Pentacles. I have the Ace of Cups. I've got the number 8 of Pentacles. And I've got the Knight of Swords, Gemini. Looks like you're having a hard time getting some things up off the ground. Things aren't going, you know, as planned. There's more time investment required. I just mixed them up. Hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. I do apologize for my shuffling. They say you shouldn't drink and shuffle. I thought it was drink and drive, but I guess you shouldn't drink and shuffle either. Gemini, my life path 1s. Now you know, you're leaders, innovators, creators. Right off the bat, if you're thorough, like if you've got like a lot of Gemini, if you're like Gemini, like or like a lot of air communication right off the bat is a good spot for you. We've got the Ramun. Okay, Gemini. Bang, Ming. And this is here. This is Temperance. Now this is my Edgar Allan Poe deck, you guys. It's fairly new, and so I do have the book that I may actually decide to refer to today. So I want to be more accurate for you, you know. I mean, I don't have that many bells and whistles on as the other readers do, but we have the Lovers. That's your zodiac. That's your major arcana. So it could actually represent, I'm feeling maybe, perhaps there is a fork in the road type of a situation here going on. And let's see here. My hair is a mess. I look a whole hot mess today. Let me see now, Gemini. So you've got the 7 of Pentacles energy here, and it's almost as if they're not satisfied with their pentacles, obviously, and it's like she's trying to like manifest, you know, results. You know, so you know things aren't coming into fruition the way that you want them to, Gemini. And this is for you if you are a life path 1 Gemini. We're gonna work something out here. You'll see. All right. And then you've got the 9 of Wands energy, and that's like just on the lookout. It sometimes could be like craziness or madness even. But determination and steadfastness, and it's like this person is staying at their post. So it's almost like you're working, but you're hungry. You know what I mean? Or and it's like you might be working like a double, and you don't have any food for lunch or whatever. But you're like, I'm just going to come on in anyway and do what you're supposed to do. Do what you were hired to do. I mean, alternatively too, it could be that you are starting a new business or something like that, or some type of a business venture, and you could be like a one-person show. Also, it could be indicating that the danger that we have currently, Gemini, is that with the energy of the Seven of Pentacles, being crossed by the Nine of Wands, I just don't see that big of a difference between the number 9 of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, because it's like both of those energies just put me. It's like a vibration. It's a lacking type of a vibrational frequency. And so it's not surprising that the Knight of Pentacles would serve as the danger of this present condition, okay? And well, the Knight is obviously it's a slow moving earth energy. Like it doesn't get any slower than that, you know what I mean? You've got the Ace of Cups energy representing help, or a way out of your current situation would be the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups would be like adding more passion to the situation, or something more original, starting from this, taking everything from the top and starting all over again. Meditating, meditation would definitely be good, and following your bliss. Now you've got the number 8 of Pentacles, and that is representing a person actually that will assist you and help you. The 8 of Pentacles, if I am not mistaken, is actually represented by the zodiac sign of Taurus. Either someone will step in, that is an earth sign, that is a Taurus. They'll step in and be of assistance to you. Maybe they will partner up with you. Here's the thing: the 8 of Pentacles energy is not only just working, like punching in and punching out. It's actually like a crafty kind of work, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm thinking about something, I'm not going to say it yet. Now you've got also contributing to this factor, these situations that we're in, you've got some interference coming from the Knight of Swords. So this Knight of Swords looks disgruntled, like they know something, that can like take you under. Like you've got an enemy in your camp. I should have made that DMT. Gemini, so there is an pardon me, there is an enemy in the camp, okay? Yeah, so that the energy that's anti you, that's working against you, it's youthful, it's gossipy, it's it's judgmental, I'm really sensing gossip, and and again, I don't mean to blame everything on envy, but I think that it's really responsible for a lot of our issues that we've had to deal with. So that's what this is seeming as if it's like an envious type of it's just going against you just to be doing it. Now You do have an unexpected event, um, represented by the moon energy. And the moon is Pisces. Yeah, the moon is Pisces energy. hmm And so it's something unknown. So you've got like an unknown element added to this as well. Now, so the test that you will need to pass, you've got temperance. Temperance is represented by Sagittarius. All right, and she's representing harmony, harmonizing things, and you know, waiting until the time is absolutely precisely right, striking while the iron is hot. Type of an energy, going only as far as planned, and then withholding until then, just making the right move, just doing the right thing. That's what the temperance, represents. In addition to it representing, healthcare, but it's like the combination of healthcare, spirituality, and mental health. Like they're all three components equally considered, and only there to be harmonic. Like it doesn't have to be 100% equal parts, but it needs to be harmonizing. It needs to work well. You're at a point where you need to work with what do you have, and make it excellent as well. Okay, Jem. Now, so I mean, right off the bat, I can see your communication with the temperance energy, and even the Knight of Pentacles will serve you well. Just be mindful of your speech and your discussions and things like that, because we do have this moon Piscean energy out here. But let's see here. So Pisces. Somebody, hold on. What's going on with Pisces? There's something going on with Jupiter and Pisces. Like the planet Jupiter used to rule Pisces, so it's like Pisces represents the unconscious, and with Jupiter being in the sign of Pisces, yeah, that's how it is. Jupiter is in Pisces for like a little while, so it's actually expanding your 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 unconscious abilities, your psychic abilities, your magical thinking, even your ability to manifest. You've got more at your disposal than it seems, Gemini. All right. Just gonna have to move a few things around to get everything on its right. I was gonna say something else, and I didn't. All right, yeah. So now here's the concerning part. You've got the Five of Swords, and your hopes to. Well, it's like this isn't your hopes to fears position. This is your the price you pay for your major arcana lovers. All right, so in this deck, he's like torn to pieces. Look. It's basically you've broken yourself down, like so many different ways. I am feeling like you're spreading yourself very thin. It's almost like you are faking it until you make it. Yeah, I get that energy from this read, that there's a fake it until you make it type of situation going on. Also, while there may be a Taurus that's going to come in and step in and assist you, and help you get everything up off the ground, you do have that meddling energy of a low vibrational Gemini. Okay, Gem. So I mean, this could even be yourself. You could be working against, yourself, resenting that things are not working out the way that you planned for them to work out. This is going to be for the month of May. Remember, this is what I was going to say. This is for life path number 1 Geminis. All right, so you see that your final outcome is that of the Lovers. Your sign does it does represent Lovers, does represent the Gemini major arcanic aspect of the tarot, right? But also it represents a decision that needs to be made, like at once. Like the type of decision that you needed to make it like right now. So there's like I still feel like there's like this fork in the road type of decision. And what I want to advise you to do, Gemini, I want to advise you to bet on yourself, map out a whole new different plan, because if you are life path number 1 and a Gemini, you actually are well within your how can I say this, well within your anointing by working by yourself. You need to know that you've got all the tools and the materials to actually lead and create what is the other word? Just mainly lead, create, manage, not micromanage, but manage, delegate. This is when you are a life path 1, you are really better off when you're able to work either by yourself without too many people's influences around you, or where you're the one delegating. It's like you're in your best frequency, you're in your best vibration as a life path 1 when you are leading, when you're running the show. Okay, so I can only imagine how people might attack you verbally or quietly behind your, oh, come on, because you're Gemini and you know how to communicate really uniquely. And now you're finding out here, if this is your first time hearing this, that you need to be in a leadership role, entrepreneur. You've got the Lovers again. Oh my gosh, how's that happen? So you're needing to really make a decision, Gemini. You have the Ace of Pentacles, an investment. Like I said, okay, I got it. Like I said, Gemini, you need to invest in yourself. Life path 1, Gemini, if this is you, if these things that I'm saying to you are resonating with you, then if things aren't picking up as they should, you might need to start all over from scratch again. But don't worry, I mean, things do take time, and I know patience is not everyone's strong suit, but a mature life path 1 person, patience is actually a strong suit, because it's not that big a deal. It's like, oh, now that I know what I'm supposed to be doing, great, you'll feel better, you'll eat, you'll be better. I've got the King of Bones, which I forget which that is. Let me see. Yeah, the bones are the wands. Yeah, so bones are wands. So you've got the King of Bones, or the King of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, and you have the 6 of Pentacles next, and the 7 of Wands next. So here's the thing, Gemini, if these things are resonating with you that I'm saying, this would be a great time for you to look into going into business for yourself. Now, you might think that you can't do it, or you've never ran any type of a business. It's not necessarily about bossing people around, but I mean, if it is your business, or if it is your place of business that you do own, well, then you do have a right to delegate and make sure the people that are working under you, if there are people working under you, you do have that right. And you better make sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing, right? But what I'm saying right now is, just stop what you're doing and go back to the drawing board and think about something that would work better for you. The Bible tells us that our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. If you don't know yourself, then it's like all this stupid stuff happens. All we had to do was like really sit down and get to know who we are. I mean, no matter what way we did it, via divination, via just knowing yourself, paying attention to your dreams, or acknowledging your likes and dislikes, we were misled into believing that everyone else's likes and needs are supposed to go ahead of ours. And so now here we are. But and what I know, it's a little late to, be deciding that we're going to just try and go into something, on your own. I mean, you're very much obviously welcome to stay where you are, work, but it's like difficult, unhealthy, not productive, not satisfying at all when you are, you're giving so much of yourself into something that's not edifying you, that gives you no peace or no joy or no sense of fulfillment. I mean, for crying out loud, volunteering is it feels way better than working for a company, making a good, decent, even a decent pay per hour. I mean, I prefer peace over money. That's just me. Okay. I know some could say, oh, well, maybe that's why you don't have it. Maybe that is. I mean, I'd like to have it, but aside from this not being about me, I'm just saying, like, yeah, I'm just beginning to look into, what is more compatible with my energy, like, like, yeah. Instead of, we need to really go into what works for us, figure yourself out. Even if you are 50 or 60 years old, I know that, okay, I haven't met that age yet, so how can I take advice, or how could you want to take advice from me? But I mean, I just know that while there are certain things that I didn't accomplish, like on a professional level, if you will, I do realize that I'm like behind an 8 ball, if you will, too. I also realize that I have an option to either, move forward and get to know myself as much as possible, or I can just keep chasing my fucking tail. And I choose to just get to know myself more, and to quietly just get to know who I am more and more and more. And I advise you to do the same. You can do it while you're working, or you can do it however you do it, but just do it. And just do it. And when the universe realizes and acknowledges and sees you, desiring, when the universe gets a hint of your intent, to get yourself into alignment, some doors will open up for you. So have a little faith, a lot, get into your bag, figure out what's good for you, and, just try not to lose it, Gemini. Like, try not to curse nobody out or nothing like that. Okay, this is my Edgar Allan Poe cards, and these are my supernatural cards. So what else did I want to do? Let me see something real quick. What I'm gonna do is also give you a brief description of a life path 1. So just from Google, it says life path 1 provides the physical and mental energy which keeps you busy and attracts you towards action. You must lead your own life without the constant influence of others. You can never be happy while you need their approval, but you will gain their admiration if approval is not what you are seeking. So, I mean, that's just a little tidbit here. What else do we have? Yeah, life path 1s are likely to be very independent and feel the need to make up their own mind about things and follow their own convictions. I mean, you can just look up a lot of information just on Google and, YouTube alone to get some information about a life path. But when you combine these life paths, add that information in with your zodiac sign, I think that we're on to something bigger, better, and just greater, and more useful for us all. I mean, it's nothing better than getting to know who you are. Like, it's a beautiful thing. You're beautiful. You're a beautiful individual. And if you just know what you are, know who you are, you already know who you are. But if you know what you are, boom, you'll know what you need more, and you didn't know. So if you're 59 and you didn't know, now you do. I'm telling you, if it's late, if you're later in your life, start somewhere, start now, because it feels good to be in your lane. It feels really delicious and just good. Even if worst comes to worst and you don't succeed, or if you just should happen to cross over or croak, you go into the spirit world before you actually manifest whatever it is that you're working on. Just your journey will serve as it would be like very therapeutic. But anyway, Gemini, I am gonna go lay down now, okay, and I'll get back up. I'm sorry, I'll get back up later on today to finish these up. All right, thank you so much. Like, share, comment, and forgive me for any discrepancies and stuff like that. Okay, thanks, bye.